And there we are, hopefully live. And there we are. That's it. Oh, grab my glass of water. Hello, Lynn. Hello there. Hello, Rebecca. Hope you've had a good day, both of you. Hi, Jean. Hello there. Here we go, the final day. Hi, Trina. Hello there. I hope you're well. The final day. So I hope you're all well. Hello, Sheila. Good evening. Warm welcome. I'm watching while I cook up a storm. Bless Lynn. Hi, Bev. Isn't technology wonderful though, Lynn? How you can watch and it's just like you're right next to us. Hi, Bev. Hello, Tracy. Good evening, Emma. Hello, lovely. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Teresa. Good evening, Anne. Hello. Warm welcome. Hi, Anne. I hope Andrew's okay. Hi, Sylvia. Oh, it doesn't matter, Sylvia. You can watch them on YouTube. No problem at all. Hello, Sue. Warm welcome. Thank you for joining me. And I'm going to go really slow tonight because it's the last one. And why not? No rush at all. You can easily watch it on catch up, Sylvia. I've put them on YouTube, so no problem at all. Hi, Anne. Hello there. Hi, Chris. I'm waiting for hello, Nanny Chris. Oh, dear. Oh, phew, just remembered in time. Hi, Jackie. Hello there. Can't believe where the last 12 days have gone. I know, Sue. 12 days just vanished just like that. Can't believe it. It feels like 5 minutes ago when I was saying, oh, we're going to do 12 days of inspiration. Hi, Alison. Hi, Trudy. I've been card making most of the day, so can't complain. Yay, Rebecca. Is that Christmas cards catching up on or... Hi, Kate. Good evening, Marie. Good evening. The 12th night, the finale. Hello, Sue. And I didn't realise I was saying Robert. I hope that's okay. I didn't realise. I've just seen your message on Facebook, Sue. Hi, Di. I hope you're well. Oh, it's the last day. Oh, it's been brilliant, hasn't it, Anne? It's been absolutely brilliant. I thought I'd found you. It was yesterday. Hi, Helen. Hi, Kim. I can watch to the end tonight, you poor soul, Yvonne. Hubby has had his dinner at work. Woohoo, no cooking. The last one, bless. And thank you to Amanda. What a trooper, bless her. No, it's fine. Oh, bless you, Sue. Thank you. I suddenly went into panic when I saw your message. Hi, Jeanette. Oh, I've loved it. Absolutely loved it. I think it's also lovely just to reconnect with you all because, yes, it's great to, you know, comment on Facebook, but sometimes it's just lovely to reconnect again, I think. I just like the reconnecting. I've loved the company you and Amanda have provided over the last 12 days. Thank you, Jackie. We've loved your company as well. The final one, Deborah. The final live as well. It's not the final live because we'll be doing more lives. It's just the final day of the 12 days. Amanda's back next Tuesday, bless her. I have finally made it. Hello, Ali. Hello there. Not to worry. Good evening, Cheryl. Good evening. So, shall we make a start? So I'm going to use a piece of 4x6, but don't worry because Sally isn't here. I'll just read more of my rubbish jokes, so don't panic. And we'll see if we understand them. Oh, thank you, Lucy, and thank you for joining me, and thank you for all your hard work and help. The same to Rebecca, Lynn, Anne. Now my son is running the water in the bath. I cannot believe it. I've just told him not to. Just bear with me a second. Ryan, can you not run the water? Oh, sorry about that. Oh, thank you, Chris. Hello, Catherine. Had to just tell my son not to run the hot water. Hello, Nicola. Hello there. Warm welcome. Thank you for all your help, Nicola. Same goes to Heidi. So thank you so much. Right, let's make a start. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use one of a kind. I'm going to use the Snowdrop-esque flower. I think we've had a ball. We've had a fab time, haven't we? We've had a fab time. Anne strikes again with hi Cusie instead of Lucy. So Cusie Doosie Lucy. So Anne strikes again. Whoops, Lucy. There's no hope for you, I'm afraid, Anne. Forget it. There's no hope. Kids, gotta love them. Exactly, Alison. Before I go live, half an hour before, I say, if you want a bath, go now because I don't want to hear the water pump. No, they still do it anyway. Hello, my friend, even though you're Cusie now. Hi, Louise. Hello there. Right, I'm going to start with shabby shutters. And I'm going to use the shabby shutters just to mark the design there. That's how I knew I had yesterday, as Sally was on. Exactly, Helen. Did you have fun hearing all the jokes, Louise? We know you very well, Anne. We wouldn't have you any other way. It's half the fun. So I'm going to use the little shabby shutters ink just to mark out my design. So I'm just going to take the shabby shutters and we're going to go nice and steady, have a good little chat tonight. So what shall we talk about tonight? What about, you are dangerous, Anne. She is, Lynn. She's really dangerous. What have you got planned for Christmas? Are you having a quiet time at home? Are you just sitting and watching TV or going to family? What day do you do your usual lives, Tracy? I usually do them on a Thursday, Di, but they will restart after Christmas because I've got to catch up on loads now. So my lives will restart after Christmas on a Thursday. So they will be on a Thursday at 7 o'clock. Was it 7 or was it 6? I can't remember. I think it's 6. Yes, I wrote all the Christmas ones down and shared them on the weekend. Did they enjoy them? Hi, Kim. My chat's not working, not scrolling, so not ignoring you at all. No problem, Trudy. No problem at all. So I'm going to place this around about there, I would say. Good evening, Jeanette. So yes, actually, it's a Thursday at 6 p.m, my usual lives, which I will start in the new year now. I've got a few things to catch up on before Christmas. Hi, Di. No problem, Di. You're very welcome. But they will be every week on a Thursday. Amanda every week on a Tuesday. So, yes. And I will also have YouTube videos as well. I will continue to do the YouTube videos, whatever happens, just so that you still get, so you continue to get inspiration. So that is our little floral. So let's just take, I could have done with that actually, probably more like that, but never mind. It is what it is. Right. Hi, Diane, are you all right? So I'm just going to wipe my stamp. I am Lynn. I should just give up. I'm just going to clean my stamp. Right, let's move that out of the way. And then what I'm going to do is I lost sound for a bit. Phew, I'm back. What have I missed? I've literally just stamped the this flower, Maureen, with shabby shutters. That's all I've done so far. I've just stamped it with shabby shutters. I'm going out to the pub for Christmas dinner first time, so my husband won't have to cook, which is lovely. We did that one year as well, Helen. It was lovely. It was really lovely. I'm going to use Snippet Stencil Ticket. And for those of you that were inquiring about the die, that will be here in January. It's already in manufacture. So the die for this will be here in January, probably late January, because it takes a while to get them manufactured. What did Sue say? Oh, that sounds fabulous. My daughter and family who live in America are home for Christmas. I can't wait to give them all a big hug. Oh, how fab, Sue. That'll be lovely. That'll be gorgeous. That'll be wonderful. What did... I should too, Anne. Today has been ridiculous. Never mind, Ellie. Don't worry. If you can't see too many of the comments, don't worry. So I'm now going to take this stencil and I'm going to decide where I want to place. Where do I want to place that now? I think I'll have it around about there. And I'm just going to grab my low tack tape. You're very welcome, Alison. It had to go back 3 times, but there you go. That's what happens every now and then. Will all yours and Amanda's Christmas videos be saved to refer back to? They're already on YouTube. They're already on YouTube. Obviously this one from tonight isn't, but it will be. So the one from tonight will be on. And Amanda's from tonight will be on. But yes, they'll all be on YouTube. Amanda's are on Amanda's and mine are on my YouTube. So yes, they will be on YouTube. Oh, thank you, Jan. I just thought I needed to use this one. There we go. So I've just got that masked off. Just tap your screen, they will come up. Yes, sometimes if you just tap your screen, the comments will come back up again. So let's move that out of the way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of worn lipstick. That is special, isn't it? Sue's going to spend the time with family. It'll be absolutely lovely. So I'm using worn lipstick. So let's just have a little bit of worn lipstick. So I'm just using a little bit of the worn lipstick. And I'm not going to add too much, just a little bit of the worn lipstick. They are my birthday flower. When's your birthday, Marie? So then I'm going to use, so I've just used worn lipstick. I'm then going to use Seedless Preserves. So I'm going to use the Seedless Preserves. So when's your birthday, Marie? For the snowdrop to be your flower. My birthday's in January. And I was wondering whether yours was January. Is the snowdrop? So I'm just going over. I'm not bothered that the 3rd of Jan. Mine's the 7th of Jan, Marie. I wondered whether it was January, the snowdrop. So I'm just adding the purple. I'm going straight over the top. And it doesn't matter. I'm just going straight over the top. Then I'm going to come back to the worn lipstick and just blend the edges out. Just so I've got those blended out. Can't believe this is the last day. Hi, Sarah. Hello there. I've just packed your order, Sarah, so it's on the way. And thank you very much. I'm then going to use Dusty Concord, Video keeps dropping out. We'll have to watch when uploaded on YouTube. No problem, Ali. No problem at all. It will be there on YouTube. It'll probably be in the morning when I add it, but it will be there, along with all the other versions. Oh, yours is the 9th of Jan. Yay, Trina. Mine's the 7th. See, all the best people are born in Jan. Of course, I would say that. So I'm just using, what was I using? The Dusty Concord. So I'm using Dusty Concord. Then I'm going to Seedless Preserves. So then we'll go to Seedless Preserves. And then we'll go to worn lipstick. So then we'll go to worn lipstick. And what we're going to do then is just go over it all, just so that we've got no lines. My son's is the 6th of January. January seems to be popular, doesn't it? Wow. It does seem to be popular. So I'm going to go back to the hang on a minute now. I'm stuck. I'm going back to the seedless preserves, which I've just done here. Let's put that away, then I won't get confused. And then I'm going to go back to the Dusty Concord. Just say all the best people are born in winter, Tracy, then it includes me too. Yeah, all the best people are in winter. I agree, Rebecca. Oh, your mum's is on the 7th, Kate. Wow. And I may have a nephew or niece born in January as well. We don't know whether it's the end of December or January. It was definitely January, but it depends. Twin grandsons on the 24th of Jan. See, I told you. So that's our colours on there. And what I'm going to do then is take a little bit of water. Not yet, I'm not actually, not that. I'm going to take a little bit of water. Happy Friday. The weekend is here, Beverly. Woohoo! Don't we just love the weekend? So what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to sort of blend in with a little bit of water. So I'm just going to activate the colours with a little bit of water. It doesn't matter that I'm going all over the florals. That doesn't matter at all. Does that include October? Of course it does, Anne. Really, it should include all year round because we're all special, aren't we? Of course we are. I'm not saying in what special way, but we are all special. There we go. So I've just activated that with a little bit of water. And then I'm going to take a little bit more water and I'm just going to dab this on here, just with my fan brush. And Ruth says, hi, Chris, Marie and everyone. Hello, Ruth. That's autumn. Absolutely not. Hello, Kathleen. So I'm just going to dab that now of any extra moisture. And then we're just going to remove, I can't grab these. Let's remove the low tack tape. You could obviously add the excess ink from the stencil to another piece of card quite easily. There we go. So we'll just move that out of the way. Now, obviously, it's not going to look like this because there's a lot more to do to it yet. I love you, Rebecca. So now I'm going to take my bleed proof white and let's have a little play with the bleed proof white. Sorry, Tracy, just missed a bit. Had to take a call. No problem, Chris. So I'm just taking my bleed proof white and I'm just mixing that in my lid. And I'm just going to take the excess moisture off there, just so it's not too sloppy and wet. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of white to the snowdrops. So I'm just going to add a little bit of white just to the snowdrops. And now I'm concentrating, so I'll probably miss comments. We're special, do so special. There's a song there. Is there a song there? So let's just, so I'm just sort of painting in the snowdrop to a fashion. So I'm just painting this in to a fashion. And obviously it's going to need one more layer, not just the one. But I'm going in very lightly. Hello, Ruth. How are you? Hi, Ruth. Warm welcome. I hope you're well. So we're just going to come in and just add a little bit of white just to these snowdrops. There we go. So I'll need to add a couple of layers just so that I've got that properly white, and then we'll read a joke. Hello, Helen. How are you? How are you? So as you can see, it's like everything. I always add layers. I don't rely on the first layer. So I'm adding a couple of layers just to give me that brightness. It doesn't matter if you haven't got the white stuff, Chris. You can use any white opaque paint. Absolutely. Just use white opaque paint. Or initially stamp with your white ink pad. But I just wanted to make the mark with the shabby shutters, just so it had got a reasonably dark base. Hi, Jan. Hi, Jan. I hope you're well. So we're just coming in just with a little, and if it's a little bit too sloppy, just go back to your kitchen roll and just remove some of the moisture. So whilst that dries just a little bit, let's have a little bit of trivia. So, but you can use your white opaque as long, paint as long as it's opaque. Hello, Kay. Hello there. So let's have a bit of trivia. Where does the Queen traditionally celebrate Christmas? Or where did she? Oh dear. Where did she used to celebrate Christmas? Where did she used to traditionally celebrate Christmas? Could use ink pad when it comes. Yes, Chris. Oh, I've actually ordered them from the States, so they just take a little bit longer to dispatch, but they're on order and I know they're coming because they make them themselves. Be right back. Deliveroo nearly here. No problem. Spot on, Deborah. Sandringham. Yes. So I've got a sort of doctor joke here now. No, it's Sandringham, Jane. I didn't know that. You have such a steady hand. I always go really wobbly. It's all right. We can have a wobbly snowdrop. What does it matter? And in fact, that snowdrop there can be a little bit fatter there. Like so. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you have got a steady hand or a wobbly hand. Doesn't matter at all. Sandringham, exactly. I'm well, thanks, Tracy. Hope you're feeling better. Much better, thank you, Jan. You can use opaque pigment. Use your opaque white. There is opaque white. Is the Winsor & Newton ink opaque? You can get opaque acrylic paint. Or just add more layers. A long while ago, yes. Oh, Sandringham, I live near there. It's a beautiful place. Oh, how lovely. I can see the answers before the question. That's handy, Sue. So I've got a doctor one for you here. Doctor, what seems to be the problem? Santa, I seem to have a mince pie stuck to my bottom. Doctor, you're in luck. I have some cream for that. Right, okay. That was the joke. Did you get it? Did you get that? Did you get the joke? So I'm going to say that one more time. Doctor, what seems to be the problem? Santa, I seem to have a mince pie stuck to my bottom. Doctor, you're in luck. I have some cream for that. My feed is so slow, probably a bit like me then. Susan. Right, so we're going to do the next stage now. While that dries, I'm then going to take distracted. I'm going to take TE32. They'll get worse, the jokes will. And on TE32, I'm going to use this. You have to have cream for warm mince pie. Oh. So I'm going to use this one. I thought, why is everybody saying Sandringham? So Sue thinks that the doctor joke, it's all to do with Sandringham. Hi, Anne. Hello there. So I'm using that one from TE32. So let's get the oblong from TE32. Oh, poor Sue. So I'm going to take the oblong and I'm going to use Morning Mist. I just splurted out with one. I like that Rebecca even explains it as well. It's only down here from now on, folks. I want to do the Tom and Jerry, the end of the cartoon. So I'm going to use the oblong and I'm going to use grey ink. So I'm going to take that grey ink. Lots of tapping. Sorry I'm late, I missed the jokes. Oh, we've only done one, Anne, don't worry. I'll depress you a bit more with a few more. So I'm then going to add, trying to see the light now. Around about, let's bring this down a bit. Around about there. Hold on, it could be a bumpy ride. Do you see warm mince pies? They're not mince pies anymore, they're ints. So this is what we've got so far, just so that you can see what we've got so far. So did I miss whatever was going on re Sandringham? It was what do you call them? What are these? Trivia. It was trivia. Oh dear me, it's no Sally tonight, so my jokes are absolutely appalling. But I'm not making any, you know, it is what it is. Right, so I'm going to use, we're going to use, I can't even speak. We're going to use olive green, PC911. No, the lovely Sally is at a Christmas meal or a Christmas party. Hope she's having a wonderful time. And Fiona, isn't she doing carol singing? Because she's got a beautiful voice. She wouldn't want me singing. Do you eat warm mince pies? Mince pies. So we've got olive green 911. We then have spring green 913 and chartreuse 989. There's not even pies. They are piles. Oh dear, we're all hopeless. At least I didn't mishear owls as owls this evening. Oh, that was hilarious. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to colour just in a different way. Let's give this a little bit of a dry. Oh, I'm sure she'll have lots of fun. Off out now for the Christmas tractor run. Have a wonderful time, Diane. Have a wonderful time. Thank you for all your help with the lives. So have a wonderful time. So this time I'm going with the dark green. And I see the trivia. Thank you, Tracy. I'm going with the olive green, PC911. Eek! Amazon just arrived with my new ink stands. Better start building them in readiness for my new inks. Yay, Kate! So I'm going to use the olive green. And what I'm doing this time, I'm sort of flicking. I'm not doing a circular motion. I'm flicking the ink down. So I'm lightly flicking that ink down. Enjoy, Diane. So I'm using the dark green ink and I'm just flicking that ink down. So instead of going round in a circle, I'm flicking the ink just down a little bit. So just flicking that ink down. So we're not going in a circular motion this time. I'm simply flicking that ink down. I'm then going to go to the spring green, which is 913, and go into the previous colour, but using that flicking motion rather than a circular motion just gives a slightly different look. My niece has ordered an Alf outfit complete with yellow tights for a run she's going on. Oh, Lucy, how far has she got to run, Lucy? So then I can't run around the block. I saw an ad for that on Facebook. Ooh, I didn't see that. I'm then using the chartreuse, and with the chartreuse, I'm coming into the other colours with that flicking motion. So just coming in with the chartreuse, just with that flicking motion. And I'm going to let that rest a little bit. So let's just put the lid on that. So we're just going to rest that a little bit. And what we're going to do is just clean our brush that's got the white on. And then what we're going to do, having too much fun in my craft room today and nearly missed you, we'll watch from the beginning on catch up. No problem, Sarah, no problem. I'm going to use weathered wood. I'm glad you're having fun in your craft room, Sarah. That makes me very happy. So I'm going to use weathered wood. So take the weathered wood ink. I think it's a half marathon. I couldn't run round half a block. So I'm going to take the weathered wood and I'm going to go around the ticket. And what I'm going to do is pick up a mass of water and just blend that out. Just with that mass of water. She'll be very noticeable. That's a commitment. It is commitment. I can't run round the block. So I'm just taking the grey and then I'm coming around the edge with the dark colour, and then I'm using lots of water and just watering that out with lots of water. I'm using Pink Frog Super Smooth card, 4 inches by 6 inches. It's 300 GSM. So it takes that moisture beautifully. So I'm then taking the tinted water and then just blending that out. Just blending that out. Yes, Yvonne, the oblong is the vase, but it's not too noticeable at the moment, but don't worry, it will be noticeable. We'll do a bit of work on that. So use the mass of water and just wash that out. So just wash the colour out and use the tinted water and wash it out a little bit. I love the win about, I know, and lots of good ones too. I love the win about wooing. The win about wooing. That's a good description, Helen. Right, so I'm going to come in a little bit darker now, just with the ink. So I'm adding another layer of that colour. I use Hickory Smoke for that usually. Yes, I usually use Hickory Smoke, but today I'm using weathered wood. Just change it up a little bit. There we go. So I'm just adding a little bit more of that grey, just to blend that out a little bit. And we're going to the one, not the win. Yes, I love Hickory Smoke as well. I do love Hickory Smoke. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with my Inktense pencil whilst this is all wet. So I'm going to take my Inktense pencil, which is Chinese ink. I think it's 2030. And it'll already start to react with the moisture in there. And I'm just coming around just to there. So I'm just doing this right hand side and then coming down to there. Just to there. I'm then going to grab the water. So let's take the water. Hickory Smoke is beautiful. And I'm just going to blend this out just so that that line is a little bit darker. Just around the ticket. Thank you, Sue. So kind. So I'm just going to take a little bit more water just to soften this a little bit. And because we've got that pink frog card, it will move. Obviously we've got more to do, so we'll keep working with that. Hello, Amanda. Hello. So Amanda's arrived, so we'll do another joke in a minute just to, you know, depress her a little more. So I'm then going to take a little bit more of the weathered wood because I know how much she loves the jokes. So now on this side, I'm going to come a little darker. Then come in and just blend this out. So you can see how much moisture that is taking. Hello, Amanda. Our last day, Amanda. So just coming in with a little bit more, just to make it a little bit darker. I thought you would be in your bed. Yes, we all thought you'd be in your bed. So just adding a little bit more now. There we go. Let's just clean that up a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some water and we're just going to add some splatters just so that it's wet in the background because I purposely want it wet. Oh, just came in and saw the live was on. Hello, Sue. So we're just going to now apply a little bit more moisture to this. So purposely making it wet. So I'm purposely making that wet. Let's move that in the way. I'm then going to use the text from, where are you? Have I got it out? I'm going to use the text from TE45 because it talks all about the garden. So I'm going to use the text from TE45 and I'm going to use it in my hand. She's been a trooper, hasn't she? She has. And then while this is wet, I'm going to take the weathered wood. So I'm going to take the weathered wood and it will be quite watery because I've got the moisture on there. So I'm going to add some of this text, which obviously will react with the water. So it won't be harsh. It'll just be quite gentle because it'll react with that moisture. Thank you, Tracy. I have loved your lives. This one's looking superb. So many wonderful techniques. I'm going now as my dinner is ready. Wonderful, Jeanette. Have a lovely Christmas and enjoy your meal. Oh, we're so pleased that you're joining us, Jeanette. We're really pleased. So I'm just going to add this text just randomly using my fingers just to add a little bit of that text. And it's quite watery on there. Oh, I love a nap in front of the fire. Oh, there's nothing nicer than a nap in front of the fire. So I've just added that and it's quite watery. And what I'm going to do now, we'll just clean the stamp before we put that back. We'll just give that a wipe. Let's give that a wipe. We'll give this a little bit of a dry. And whilst we do that, I'll find another trivia. What have we got in the trivia? Let's have a look at the trivia. What is the name of the fairy in Peter Pan? Well, this is so easy. What is the name of the fairy in Peter Pan? Even I know this, and that's saying something. So just giving this a dry. So let's just give this a dry and dry from the back as well. So just give that a little bit of a dry. Make sure it's fully dry. Tinkerbell. Exactly. Tinkerbell. Oh, good grief. This must be the longest joke ever. It's going to take me a week to read it. Hang on now. When Santa, it is Tinkerbell. When Santa returned from his sleigh, driving... Eh? Oh, hang on a minute. When Santa returned from his sleigh, driving test Mrs. Claus asked him whether he had passed. Oh, she'd asked him whether he'd passed his test. Santa pointed proudly to the front of the sleigh and said, "No L plates." Eh? Don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, what's the question now? Is it about Peter Pan? Yes, Sue. What is the name of the fairy in Peter Pan? Yes, I'm going to carry on with them next year, Kay. The snippets and the thrinchies, definitely. I haven't got any New Year's resolutions. Hilarious. I won't answer. It's Tinkerbell. Noel plates. Oh, right. That was wasted. I need to do another joke. That was pants as far as I'm concerned. Let me find another joke. What did Santa say to Mrs. Claus when he looked out of the window? Oh, thank you, Sylvia. Good one. I didn't even get it. Answers before questions, so I'm out of sync. No number one, no L plates. Okay. No elf plates. Oh, right. Sorry, I thought I was really rubbish. Sorry, but rubbish. Right, okay. What did Santa say to Mrs. Claus when he looked out of the window? Hey? You always remind me of the comic strip Peanuts when you say good. Oh, Peanuts, bless. Okay then, yeah, I thought that joke was pants. This one's even worse, I think. Are you ready for the answer to this joke? I've already got the answers. No. So, what did Santa say to Mrs. Claus when he looked out of the window? Rest of us the answers. Oh, this is nuts. No idea. Listen to this for a joke. I'm going to say it once and then the answer. Listen to this. What did Santa say to Mrs. Claus when he looked out of the window? Looks like reindeer. Looks like reindeer. Looks like reindeer. Did you get it? Looks like reindeer. No, looks like reindeer. Baby, it's cold out there. No, it looks like reindeer. Did you get it? Ba-bum. Right, I'm going to come back, Sally, all is forgiven. I'm going to I'm going to make my little vase stand out a little bit more now. So I'm going to make my vase stand out a little bit more. Genius. So I'm just going to blend this out now, so it's quite wet. Just blend that out. Just so that this stands out a little bit more. I'm glad you're all laughing. It just makes me feel better. Just blend this out a little bit more. Just makes me feel better. Right, so just making this little vase stand out a little bit more. Oh my, exactly. Oh, we get it, missus. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to add some white text now. I'm wetting myself. Oh, should be a comedian. Right, what am I looking for now? You're putting me off. That's it. I want my text again from number TE45. So I'm going to use my verse. Where that was supposed to be. You're as bad as me, Helen. I'm going to take my Versamark and I'm going to use... Can someone ring Sally? Wrong long answers to no questions on mute. Oh, we're doing really well. Part of the fun of Christmas is not knowing exactly what's going on without even drinking. Be right back. No problem, Helen. I'll still be here. To look at their cell phones. It's that time of year when your whole family gathers in one place to look at the cell phones. Oh dear. I told Santa I wanted something hot for Christmas, so he bought me a space heater. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to take the same text. Have you noticed we always say oh dear after laughing? We do, Maureen, and now I'm going to try and stop saying it, which is going to be even harder. I'm going to add some Versamark text to the background. So I'm just using my Versamark. I'm supposed to be making a card here. The 3 stages of man. He believes in Santa Claus. He does not believe in Santa Claus. He is Santa Claus. Good one. So I'm just adding a little bit of text, and bless Amanda, telling jokes, feeling pants, but still telling jokes. So I'm just adding a little bit of Versamark with the text. Honestly, you can't make these lives up. So I'm going to add a little bit of white embossing powder just to give this a little pop of embossing. There we go, just to give it a little pop of white. I wonder if Lynn's still cooking up a storm. So I'm going to take the white. Why did Santa go to the podiatrist? He had mistletoes. I like that one. He had mistletoes. I like that one. So I'm now adding a little bit of white just to lift this a little bit. That is good, that he had mistletoes. It's a dirty job. They're liking that one. He had mistletoes. Everybody's liking that one. So I'm just adding a little bit of white text, which is just going to lift the design. Sue likes that one. So we've got a lovely bit of white text on there, and that just lifts it a little bit. Why does Santa use GPS? He doesn't want to be a lost clause. I went to my hair... I thought that was a joke then. I thought it was a joke. I went to my hair salon this morning. My stylist said that she told her 12-year-old that Santa isn't real. Her 12-year-old replied, I knew that 4 years ago. Bless. Oh, and it's a shame when they don't believe in Santa Claus. Oh, it's so sad when they don't believe. It really is. Right, I'm going to take the same text again, but this time I'm going to use Morning Mist, which is the permanent ink pad. So we've got the watery text, we've got the white. It could go very wrong for you. No point in me trying to tell jokes. My texting is so bad you'd never understand it. So I'm going to use the permanent ink now. So this is the permanent ink. So we've got layers of this text on our card. So we've got lovely layers of this text on the card. There is going to be some on the floral as well. It is sad, isn't it, when they don't believe anymore. I love it when they're little and they just really believe. It's just lovely. I absolutely love it. So I'm just adding a few little bits of text again, but this time with the permanent ink. Oh, thank you, Jan. That makes me really happy. Thank you. I'm really pleased about that. So what we're going to do is now, we'll just give that a little waft dry. Let's just give this a little waft dry. I can't pick it up now. Just to dry that permanent ink. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with the olive green PC911, and I'm just going to add the green just down into the stem, just so that it's got a dark edge. I'm going to add a little bit of that dark just to the circular area here. The sleeps has you done some good. Oh, the sleep has done you some good, Amanda. Jokes coming thick and fast. Exactly. You must believe in the magic of Santa Claus. That's a good way of explaining it. You must believe in the magic. That really is a good way of explaining it. So I'm just adding a little bit more of this dark green now. My daughter, when she was small, said to me, "Mum, I'm going to ask you something and I don't want you to lie." This was in the summer, so I wasn't prepared. "Is Santa real?" I had to answer her honestly. She didn't take it very well. Now she has 2 little ones. She knows why we bend the truth a little bit. Oh, Ruth. Why do mummies like Christmas? There's lots of wrapping. Oh. Oh God, Heather is reading dad jokes and I'm going crazy. Thank you, Lynn. So I'm just going to add a little bit more depth now, just to that snowdrop, just to give it a little bit more depth. We're going to come in with that spring green. Thank you, Helen. 913. So let's come in with that spring green, and we're just bringing it to life a little bit more. So we're just bringing that to life just a little bit more, just with a little bit more of those pencils. Just one more layer. I'm still cooking, working on cumin coconut chicken skewers. That sounds so professional, Lynn. And I can't even eat any of it because I can't eat chicken or cumin or coconut. I'd do really well, wouldn't I? Sounds delicious. I'm envious. Now you know why I probably don't cook. Are you using the Pink Frog watercolour car on? No, I'm using Pink Frog Super Smooth dye. Super Smooth 300 GSM. That's what I'm using. Is that for our dinner party, Lucy says, Lynn? Looks like a bomb went off in my kitchen. Same here in the craft room, Lynn. I'm going to add a little bit of my Inktense pencil now, just on the edge, the right hand edge of the snowdrop and the right hand edge of the stem. Just adding a little bit, just to give a little bit more definition, because we don't want to scrimp on. You're very welcome, Di. You're channeling Sally, Amanda. Somebody needs to, because it certainly isn't me. So I'm just going to activate a little bit of this Inktense. Always have a little bit of your kitchen roll to hand, just to blend that a little bit. That's no fun, Tracy. I don't mind, I'm used to it now, Helen. We have friends coming tomorrow. Oh, Lynn, it'll be lovely. It'll be lovely having friends coming. So I'm going to add a little bit more grey now, just to the bottom of my vase. Just to the bottom. Just so it's a little bit more prominent. And then we'll just add a little tiny little bit of shadow of the grey just down here as well, just so that it's oh, thank you, Trudy. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to use the, let's grab this, the snowdrop. Have a lovely time, Lynn. I'm going to use the snowdrop wording from TE31. Oh, let's have a look at this joke. Why did the gingerbread man go to the doctor's? He was feeling crummy. Thank you, Anne. So I'm going to use this snowdrop word here from TE31. So let's take the snowdrop word And I'm going to use Nocturne ink. Bless you, Anne, thank you. So we're going to use that Snowdrop Word. And I'm going to add the Snowdrop Word to this side here. Sorry, I have to bend my head in the camera a little bit because the light's casting a shadow. Thank you, Lucy. So I'm just adding the Snowdrop Word there. Then I'm going to take the Snowdrop again and ink that with Nocturne ink. Let's wipe that bit of excess ink off there. Well done, Amanda. So then I'm going to add the next Snowdrop Word here. I have really enjoyed these last 12 days. So much inspiration. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Isn't it lovely just to get together? It really is lovely just to get together. So I've added the Snowdrop wording either side. And then I'm going to take the little mouse from TE32. So we've got the little mouse from TE32. So I'm going to use the little mouse. Thank you, Ruth. So we're going to ink the mouse up in the Nocturne ink. So let's take that Nocturne ink. Now make sure that your stamps, Happy Christmas, Wendy. Make sure that your stamp's not going to fall off. And then we'll just add the little mouse here at the bottom. We have had 12 fun-filled days, haven't we? We have had 12 fun-filled days. Now I want the little tiny bird. Which one? It's Myriad, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll go to a Myriad of Designs and I'll just grab the little bird from TE44. She says, can't get it out now. So just grab TE44, the little bird, like so. And again, I'm going to use, very late, sorry. Oh, don't worry about it, Helen. Dog problems. Oh, I'm sorry, Helen. Hope your little dog's okay. So I'm going to take the, oh, I've got the wrong bird. Oh, you can't get the staff at all. I want the other bird facing the other way. It's been lovely this past 12 days. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. I want the other bird. So I'm just going to wipe him. Thank you, Helen. So let's just take him off and I want the other bird facing the other way. I've got that many many acrylic blocks out now. So I want this bird. There we go. Then I'm going to, oh, it's been fab. Oh, so I'm going to take my little bird, the one facing the right way, and then I'm just going to add him just here. Happy Christmas to you too, Cheryl. And thank you for joining us. So we're just adding the bird there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little bit of copier paper just to blot everything. Just to make sure I'm not going to smudge anything. The 12 days in the new year. So I've just blotted that and I'm just going to give that a little dry. Is he okay now, your dog? So I'm just going to just dry this a little bit just so that we don't smudge anything. And then we'll just put the top of the vase in now and come down here just so that we've definitely got that vase in. Then we'll just add a little bit more. Oh, not that soaking wet, we won't. That's too wet. So just blend that out. I'm still not ready for Christmas. There's always loads to do, isn't there, Ruth? There's always loads to do. There really is. So then I want to add some touches of white. So we'll go back. I'm late. Also had to drop my daughter off at a party. Oh, it's that time of year. 12 days of Christmas in July would be great, Tracy. So that you got them ready for when you're making your Christmas cards. It's not a bad idea, actually. I'll have to try and remember that. Happy Christmas and New Year to you all. Same to you, Heather. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use some of the white. He is resting. He's had an injection and has tablets and special food for a few days. He has an eye infection too. Oh, sending fur baby hugs. I haven't started Christmas yet. Doesn't matter, Maureen. Nobody says that we have to have it done by a certain time. As long as it's there for the 25th, what does it matter? So I'm just using a little bit of the bleed proof. Let's make sure we've got a good layer. And I'm going to add little touches of white to my project. Just little touches, nothing over the top. I still have no Christmas tree. Oh, it doesn't matter. As long as you're happy and you're enjoying it, it doesn't matter, does it? I don't think it does. So I'm just going to add a little bit of white just down on the stem. Oh, bless him, I know. And what I'm going to do then is I'm just going to add a little bit of white down here, and then I'm going to smudge it with my finger. So I'm just smudging that a little bit with my finger. I'm going to add a little bit of white to the mouse and the bird. So let's add a little bit to the bird. So I'm not going over the top with the white. I'm just adding little touches here and there. Yes, hopefully you'll make, you know, a good recovery. So I'm going to use some of this bleed proof white on my non-stick craft sheet. Where are all these jokes coming from, Amanda? Anne wants to know. I can't fasten the lid because I'm not holding it properly. I'm going to try and get a tree tomorrow. That'll actually be quite nice, Helen. No, Chris. What am I like? I get the wrong names. That'll be quite nice, Chris. Let's just blend a bit more. Take a little bit of the bleed proof white. What's green covered in tinsel and says ribbit ribbit? A mistletoe. Thank you, Ruth. So I'm going to be gentle and just add some little splatters of white. Just being very gentle. Just to add the white. At this rate, I won't be ready till January. There's only you that knows. Don't tell anybody. Nobody'll mind. It won't matter. Right, let's just move that out of the way. And then I'm going to take a 4¼ by 6¼ piece of card. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, thank you, Sylvia, I'm going to take weathered wood. Bless you, Helen, thank you. So I'm going to take weathered wood. And you can see it's very pigmented because I'm doing direct to paper. So it's very wet. But that doesn't bother me because I shall blend it. There we go. There's the direct to paper. So I'm just going to grab a blending tool. Thank you, Helen. So because I've got lots of ink on there, I can just blend that out. And if you don't want to waste the ink that's on your non-stick craft sheet, simply mop that up with another piece of card. But because I've got so much pigment on there, it'll just be smoothly blended out with my blending brush. But not having a tree, but put festive twigs on in the vase. Oh, I love that. I love festive twigs. I absolutely love festive twigs. So let's pick that up. And then what we're going to do, let's move that out of the way. move this out of the way. We'll grab some water. I love festive twigs. And I'm going to pick this up, and it's still got some white in it. And I'm just going to just dab this around the edges. So it's still got some white in this on the fan brush. So just, there we go, put that out the way. And then we'll just clean this up so that we don't end up in a complete mess. Even though I've put paint everywhere. And then I'm going to add this matted and layered to this, but we'll just give this a little waft dry. Just because it is quite wet. So I'm just going to give it a little waft. Just so that it's not quite so wet. But not, you know, dry it too much. Well done again on a fabulous 12 days, Tracy. Oh, thank you, Anne. Do you know, it's been absolutely amazing. You've all been fantastic. Your company's been wonderful. And you've all been an amazing support. So thank you so much. So let's just add. But I couldn't do anything or be anybody without the team behind me. So without my team, I wouldn't be anybody. I'm going to raid my neighbour's fir tree tomorrow. Oh, how lovely, Chris. And do a swag for the door. Oh, that sounds lovely. So let's just add that. Oh, thank you, Anne. That's what I was hoping. I was hoping there'd be a lot of fun. I was thinking, oh, can I think up enough ideas? I love festive twigs, Sue. I absolutely love festive twigs. So just press in the middle. Let's just make sure that that is stuck down. What are we all going to do at 7 o'clock tomorrow? Eat chocolate and watch films. I'm then going to add this to a 5x7 card blank. I'll still be around. I'll still be creating projects because that's me. It's a part of my life. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Wendy. So I'm then going to add this to a 5x7 card blank, like so. There we go. Thank you, Heather. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. There we go. And that, as they say, is a wrap. That is a wrap. That is our final project for the 12 days. So I'm just going to show you the projects that we've created during the 12 days, just so that you can have a recap. Oh, thank you, Teresa. So that is our project from today. You know what we've missed? You didn't tell me. We haven't grounded the little mouse. We can't have him like that. He needs to be grounded. Thank you so much. But we can't have him like that. He's going to have to be grounded a little bit. He just can't be like that. Poor little mouse. So he's been grounded. I feel better now. So in our previous days, one of the projects we created... Oh, thank you very much, Helen. Thank you, Lynn. We created our journal page for one project. So that was one project. Then we created our card with the stencil. Oh, thank you, Tracy. So this was yesterday's live. I love that one. And then we created a card with our paints and lots of gold on there. Then we did the bell. I love the bell. Then we created the card for my sister-in-law, who I can now send the card to because we've finished the 12 days again. So I can now send that to my sister-in-law, which I'll sort that out later. It's funny when you look back at them. It's like, I don't know, in some ways it feels like longer than 12 days of Christmas. You're very welcome, Helen. Thank you, Jean. yes, I was just going to say, I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if this time of year isn't for you, just sending you hugs. Sending you hugs. We even did ones that weren't specifically Christmas. Thank you very much, Catherine. Thank you, Sue and Rosemary. Then we've got our poinsettia, because Fiona and Beverly wanted a poinsettia card. So we created a poinsettia. And then I do love this one as well, with the Wellingtons, with the little touches of gold on as well. So I love that one as well. And then our first card was the lovely bauble card as well. And then before we went live, I actually created this card on YouTube. So I've really had a wonderful time and I've really appreciate your company. No problem, Ruth. I will see you on Facebook. Have a wonderful Christmas. So I will see you all on Facebook. I will do some YouTube videos just so that you've got something to keep you going over Christmas. My love to you all. And I will probably see you and speak to you on Facebook. So thank you very much, everybody. Thank you to the team, and I'll see you all soon. Bye, everyone. Bye. Happy Christmas. Bye.